Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we have Wednesday Weeb News, or Weeb Wednesday News, and it's a new series that I want to do here on my channel. Second video, WWN, is what I'm calling it on Twitter, just for short. Again, Weeb Wednesday News is going to be just me giving some news off of Twitter, but also off of other controversy stuff. Some will be serious, some not so serious, and I'm still starting a little by little. So right now, I'm getting most of my news through the news outlets of Twitter, but I will eventually use more than just Twitter. But yeah, okay, guys. Before I continue, I do want to say to subscribe to my channel, and if you guys want some cheap anime merch, there's a link down there below for you guys to use to buy some anime and manga merch. Okay, let's start with I think the big one, or big ones, because there are multiple of these. They released a lot of unveiling, I guess, of second seasons and continuations of anime that a lot of people are excited for. So let's go to Twitter and see those. I shared a lot of them on my Twitter page, so you guys can follow me on there on Twitter on Anime Reviews 711. One of the first ones, or ones that they tagged me were this one by My Anime List. They released or unveiled the ReZero Season 2. Main character will reprise the episode. 25 episodes will be airing in. Oh, this one aired, sorry, in 2016. So, not really sure when it'll be airing. It's just the little promo. You can see it there. It could be pretty soon. Not really sure on that one. So, help a brother out there. Shout out to Rabe. Anyways, the next one was returning of Dragon Ball Super. A lot of people are talking about this. I have not confirmed it yet, but I've seen a lot of announcements that Dragon Ball Super is coming back in July 2019. That they actually are releasing more episodes, and there's just rumors going around. And in fact, if you read the bottom part there, it says there's rumors. So we don't know that for sure. At least I have not seen a Dragon Ball official release from them or Toei Animation. So which is the one that makes that anime. So I'm not really sure on that. I thought it was cool. The rumors might be true. So yeah, there it is. Next one is Cells at Work Season 2. It has been announced. Hasn't been announced when it'll be released, but Season 2 of Cells at Work is already on the works, and people are excited for it, me included there. I know people loved this anime from last year. So yeah, I was absent there for a wedding, as you guys can see. Another one that I want to show is going to be through Crunchyroll. Here, I'm going to go to the next page. Crunchyroll released this, that the anime High School Girl is going to get a second season in October 2019. Now, there is some episodes released on Netflix. I think there's episode 13, 14, and 15. Those are not season 2. Netflix does a horrible job in portraying what an OVA is, and those are just OVAs. So the official season or second season will be released in October 2019 in Japan. We probably won't see it in Netflix, which is the one that owns the rights to this anime, until later, maybe December or 2020. So pretty sad about that. I really like High School Girl, High Score Girl, but it's a shame that Netflix does not fix its thing. So those, as of right now, guys, are the announcements for new anime, or not really new anime, but coming anime. Next week we'll have a lot of new anime. I'm not sure if I'll be showcasing all the anime that I'm watching, because I will watch a lot, but I will show some stuff that I will recommend maybe next week, or maybe in 2 weeks, because the anime season will be just starting that week, so we'll see. Okay, so in other news that we heard, I guess this past week, or past weekend really, was from Kameha Con. Now, if you guys don't know what that con is from, this con is in Irving, Texas, I believe. It's pretty close to me, and I did at one point consider going to it. I'm not going to be attending to it, but they released a guest announcement March 22nd, so that would have placed it on mm, about Friday or Thursday of last week. So it hasn't even been a week since this been released. But they released it, and Vic will be attending, the voice actor of Brawley, the guy that has been in the controversial news lately, will be attending the Kameha Con. And yeah, right after that release, guys, I do want to say it was right after like a few hours maybe of that release. And it says 23rd, but in reality, it was it was not on right on the 23rd. It was actually hours later, But anyways, Monica Real then tweeted this. Now, do you know who Monica Real is? She is the voice of Bulma and a lot of other voices that if you watch dubbed anime. Now, if you don't watch dubbed anime, this drama doesn't really matter to most people. I started watching Dragon Ball Super subbed, so I stopped caring much for the VRs. Or actually, I didn't really care for them at first, anyways. But so if you watch sub, this might not matter to you. But she said, I have decided to cancel my appearance at KamehaCon. This was a difficult decision because the last thing I want to do is disappoint the fans. To make it up to you guys, I'm working on finding space to do a signing. I will share the details as soon as I have them worked out. Now, a few things came out of this. One was, why is she still going to go to the city and, do a signing? Why can't you just cancel and not show? There's people saying, one, she just wants the money, so she's still going and she's still making an appearance somewhere so people can go and see her and give her money, for signage or whatever. And that's understandable. A lot of these actors make money out of these conventions, so getting out of the one from Dallas or Irving, Texas, which is in Dallas, it's a big deal because Texas is big, and that one's a big convention. So for her to get out of that makes sense. At the end of the day, it is a business. It's money. Money does talk in this business, and I can't go against for if that was her mindset. I can't go against that. Now, I do want to go against the whole mindset of disappoint the fans. A lot of people did go against that one phrase. Conventions are made for fans. They're not really made for voice actors or directors or anything like that to be showcased. It's really just for fans. Fans go there to just have fun, meet people from their own city, as well as to cosplay and meet, actors, voice actors, directors. I mean, all types of people from their favorite anime. And really, it's more focused on the fans. A lot of people were pointing out that Monica is making it more about her, where she's not going to be there because she doesn't like who's attending. Now, she does eventually in some of the responses saying that there's one of the first ones. I love you guys, but I have concerns about my safety. So she does clarify that she's not going because of her safety, and that's very obvious because of Vic. She's been part of that drama and stuff like that. So a lot of people then started putting stuff on Twitter, and I'm just gonna scroll down. You guys can just look up on Twitter, KamehaCon cancel, and a lot of people just kind of Twitter stuff. There's a lot of people that are just cussing people out, like that one right there. They're just kind of concerned. This person here is. They're hoping to see most of the cast there, and that people won't cancel. But they stand with Monica, they hope that the rest of the cast cancels, and they stand with Monica. And we have people here saying that sometimes people that can't cancel their appearances, and that's another theory to that, is that the whole reason she's still making an appearance in Dallas is just because she couldn't cancel her hotel and stuff like that. That's understandable in some way, I guess. Again, it's all about the money. You don't want to lose that money from saving that up. So obviously there was an attack against Kameha Khan, and if you go back to Kameha Khan, if you go to the post of Vic Mignogna, and what people were saying, for the most part, at least from where I was watching it the first time, uh, people were just that's Ty Beard, that's his attorney. Uh, People were positive about it at first, and then as you can see, a lot of the current ones that you guys can see are saying that they're disappointed and stuff like that. Some people were defending him. Fans wanted him. Their member cons are for the fans. Uh, so yeah, there's just a lot of people in support of him, but there are also people obviously in this thread that you can see that were against it. They weren't really too happy about it. And that's okay. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. I do say if you are going to be there on Twitter sharing your opinion about this, there it is drama. Just be very cautious on how you word stuff. Also, be very respectful. We don't know who the victim is at this point. We don't know because there's no court case yet. It could be Vic Mignogna because there has been cases before where people have been accused for sexual harassment, whatever, and there was false allegations. Now, it could be Monica Real or anyone else, and I've done videos on this, so you guys can watch those in my channel. But essentially, we have to stand with justice and say, either or can be the victim, and we have to be respectful on both sides. So, anyways, Comic-Con then had to release a statement, and that was very obvious why they had to release it, but they released about 4 tweets, and this one says, "We would like to take this time to remind everyone Kameha Khan is founded on the celebration of Dragon Ball. It's a privilege to be supported by the amazing community, and we don't take that for granted. Thank you for all your support. It will never go unnoticed." Okay? Again, it's for the fans of Dragon Ball. The second tweet, we'll be making multiple announcements today. First and foremost, we are running a fan convention. Again, they're highlighting that it's a fan convention. This is not for the voice actors to, do their drama, stuff like that. So, under no circumstance has any guest influence our contracts or negotiations. These contracts are to uphold and our responsibility alone. So they're clarifying. Monica was not in the influence for us to cut him out in the first place, and Vic was not in the influence for us adding him back. So there's some comments that were saying that he probably paid them. Whatever, right? So the next one there in the middle says, "We are aware of withdrawals from the convention. Those discussions will be handled professionally and privately. We ask that you please respect their decisions. We still have some amazing guests that will be announced that are excited to meet you all this year." So this was released 22 hours ago. Obviously, that was these were released after the whole Monica drama that she stirred up in her Twitter page. And again, I'm not saying that she was in no right to do that. Obviously, if she doesn't want to be there, she doesn't have to be there. People were just making a storm and I think a cup of tea. And I could be wrong, but the next one there on top, it says, "Our vast security team is led by and comprised of the fine men and women of Texas law enforcement. We have zero tolerance policy for harassment, and we take all threats seriously. Anyone who seeks to violate these rules will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law." Yeah, so there will be security. There is going to be not just security hired by random people. It's going to be law enforcement, Texas law enforcement. So if there's any type of harassment, and you are going to this convention, and you're harassed not just by a Vic but by someone else, there is an opportunity for you guys to report it there. Don't wait 12 years, 15 years later to report it. Report it there. If you are being harassed, speak up. Please don't stay quiet, because a lot of evidence comes from the moment of. If you guys have eyewitnesses and stuff like that, let people know, hey, I didn't feel comfortable. I'm gonna report it. Can you please be my? Can you please at least tell the cop that you saw it or whatever But report it. I stand with the victims of abusement and harassment. to the extent of I want them to report it. Yes, I do want you to report it. The sad part to it is that the law will require some proof. So the sooner you do it, the easier that it will be for you guys to find the proof. Now, then they released the little thing on the website there. It says our online maps will soon reflect safe areas to report harassment of any kind. The Hamicon app will soon be updated to have a quick icon easily visible to report these cases as well. Please review our policies here. Now, in all this, I think it's great that this convention is doing that. One, it shows that they care. They do care. I mean, I don't think they invited Vic because they want to be scummy and cause drama. They also didn't do it just because in putting a blind eye. They are working on making the place safer. They are working on making the place more secure for people that will feel threatened. So there is an opportunity for people to go and have fun. Vic will be showing up. To be honest, I'm surprised in the fact that if I was Vic and he is suing some of these people, that'd be kind of awkward to see them there. So still, good for the fans. I don't really follow any voice actors that much. I know who they are for the most part, but I don't follow them, so I don't have attachment to these people at all. I think that's why I stand in the middle pretty well. And yeah, anyways, the drama is still stirred up, and people are keeping talking and talking and talking about this on Twitter. And so yeah, thank you guys for those who tagged me on different stuff. Make sure if you're on Twitter, and if you're not on Twitter, get a Twitter and follow me on Twitter, Anime Review 711. Start tagging me on stuff. I would love to hear about you guys and just see more news on anime stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of WWN Weeb Wednesday News. Thank you again for all the love and support. If you have not done so, subscribe to my channel. And like always, guys, don't be strangers.